artistic subtlety of an elephant. He was rude to the artist and he was way off on the pricing, just showing that he has no experience in the field.
How much would you want for each?
£9.50 for the small.
£9.50.
900.
I was taking the piss. And everyone's like, oh, I think Get don't even know how much they are if they're £9.50. I was just winding her up because it was a joke and I was trying to make a point that is way too expensive.
They will be selling like fucking crazy.
There's a middle ground here.
We've got to do the same thing.
So I heard you say, have you bought this sort of thing before? Would you buy it? What sort of price would you buy it at?
No, they're examples of questions.
What price would you buy it at?
Fucking forget about the art. Let's look at sell. That's the key word in this thing. Sell the stuff, make the money. It's a fucking business programme.
Too heavy-footed.
No,
we need to have little ballet
gentle.
shoes on and we need to dance.
In terms of her function as a businesswoman, it made no sense at all. We have to be quite tough about these things. Can I sell it? To whom can I sell it? How do I sell it? When?
But when the gallery opened, Katie's charm offensive stalled.
I could see all these images in her head, and then she managed to recreate them in one day.
I thought, Katie, you're quite good at this. And I realised she wasn't.
She's really pushed the boundaries of where she's at with this stuff, yeah.
She was hopeless.
Katie got completely carried away with meaningless artistic gobbledygook. It's all completely irrelevant.
I really sold my heart out that night and didn't make one single sale.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
But Adam sold 2.
It was awesome to outsell Katie. Her face was a classic and she still couldn't admit she was wrong.
So whilst I hold my hand up to the fact that he did sell that day and good on him and I didn't, I still think he lacks subtlety.
She still had to sit there saying that she was right and I was wrong and it was a fluke. Bullshit, let's do it again. I'll take you on again. Not a problem. You want to go down that route? I'll take you on again any day. White floor we love.
If selling to a niche market can be tough, selling to the mass market can be even harder. As Simon Ambrose discovered when he went live on TV.
It is very easy just to unscrew the legs.
It was the opposite of titillating, although it was faintly obscene at the same time.
I could just open my legs like so.
But he survived, and Simon would go on to become the Apprentice.
Simon, you're hired.
Yes, thank you, Simon. Thank you so much.
Yet when it came to selling on TV, he made some strange decisions.
These 2 things there?
Close down, yeah.
Push that.
Not a wheelchair.
I've just seen a wheelchair, Simon.
Yes, you have seen a wheelchair.
How many people spontaneously buy a wheelchair? What kind of an impulse purchase is it?
Do you not think it's a very, very niche product?
No, I don't think so.
It's not difficult to sell a wheelchair, provided you've got people who need wheelchairs watching.
People are not even infirm at home watching TV will want this.
I just knew people wouldn't buy it. I knew it'd be an absolute flop.
They will want this.
What do I want? Well, actually, I'm perfectly able-bodied, luckily, but, you know, a wheelchair will come in handy. Maybe I'll buy it for someone who might need it. What?
And it comes with a pump as well. You can pump the time.
When it was his turn to run the show from the gallery, it got worse.
Okay, I think we're going to move on because it's not selling.
What surprised me was that Simon, who's a very articulate, intelligent bloke, when confronted with the microphone as a producer in the gallery, dried up.
We hadn't had much sleep the night before. I wasn't in the best of sorts, really, to be going off trying to organise camera angles. Like, we're going to go from this angle to that angle, and we're going to put that card up, and we've got to get the shot ready, and camera 2 in position. I was not in the right frame of mind.
We have it available in 4 colours for you.
What are they?
What are the colours?
Yeah, go on, don't answer me.
They are
Blue.
Come on, speed it up.
Blue left, turn to the blue.
You got a flow, man.
Simon was a terrible producer, and I'm sure he'll say the same.
He was supposed to be directing Trey, meant to be producing the show, and instead he looked like a rabbit with myxomatosis caught in the headlights. He just didn't know what to say.
Tell him what you want to do next, right? Now I want you to go through the colour options.
I think it's true what they say about men being able to do one thing at a time, or something like that. Having been in a TV production studio, live TV production studio, I can completely agree.
I don't know what you want him to say, but you've got to get him to say it.
You give me my newspaper, you give me my football, let me sit down, let me read my newspaper and watch the football and we go to sleep. Please do not put me in a TV production studio. I do not know what the hell's going on. Get me out, get me out. It's got anti-slip backing.
Limited stock in red.
Red is limited stock.
Carpeting?
We've just been told that the terracotta is running out. We do have limited stock left, so if you want the terracotta, you need to move now.
No, we didn't say terracotta. You said red.
Oh, you were trying to confuse them.
No, I wasn't. I said red. You said red. They said the wrong details. You've got to get them to change it.
Red, brown. Sorry, brown.
Not
terracotta brown. Not terracotta brown.
No, red.
Then Simon went live to the nation and proved that winners can sometimes turn themselves into losers.
3, 2, 1, 0. And cue.
Simon and the trampoline is the best TV moment ever.
Hi and welcome back. We've got some lovely products to show you in the next half hour.
Simon and the trampoline. Oh my God.
He gave us one of the TV moments of all time.
We're here at the Bouncer. Here we are. If I ever had any doubts or any thoughts or any aspirations to be anywhere in that world, I was put off that day completely.
It looks easy, but that's only because the people who do it are particularly talented at doing it. If you've never done it before, it's damn difficult.
Now, this is an interesting exercise tool for you.
Demo on the trampoline side.
Why don't I have a go? Shall I have a go on it?
Don't. Oh, he is. Oh my God, what a pillock.
As you can see, I can just bounce on it quite lightly, and already I'm smiling and enjoying it. And I can simply do 1 foot up, which is the light running on the spot.
Get back to the product side.
And it's important to show you just how easy this thing is to install.
How many people weren't creased up and on the floor when they were watching that?
And it's just 6 simple legs here, which you simply screw on like so.
How did he not know what he was doing? Was he doing it on purpose for a laugh?
I mean, literally will take you just a couple of minutes to assemble. I've already done the first one.
OK, you may not have noticed straight away that he was screwing a leg on right by his crutch.
And if I do the second one here, you'll see how easy that is.
Look where you've got the bloody thing resting on.
I just remember myself at the TV, oh, he's not doing that.
So it's portable if you move house. You know, you could just put it in the car, or you could just put it under your bed. I had no idea at all about how my trampoline assembly skills were being portrayed and being received.
I nearly gagged on my food. I was just like...
It looked like something from the most explicit porn, and it was just marvellous, that gesture that he kept on replicating, and you knew that he didn't really know what he was doing.
It's low impact, you can have a fun time on it. I had no concept of the physical appearance of what I was doing. None at all. All I knew, the first thing I knew about it is when Naomi said in my ear, stop putting the legs on the trampoline. So I stopped screwing them on and started unscrewing them. It really is very easy just to unscrew the legs. You can see how quickly it took me to take that off. And she goes, no, stop, it looks like you're wanking. And I was like, oh, like a rabbit in the headlights. I really was. I just didn't know where to look. I was like, what do I do, Mum? I'll just put it on again quickly for you.
I have to tell you, this will go down. I can't help but laugh because I nearly fell out my chair. Your star jump. This is so pathetic that I have to laugh myself.
Honestly, guys, at this moment in time, we're dying.
Is that really bad?
Yeah.
It's not my fault. I'm innocent. It's not everyone else out there are the dirty-minded ones. I can only attest to being an innocent person.
Simon lived to fight another day, but others hadn't been so lucky.
Nargis, you're fired.
I wish I'd played the game, and I should have done things differently in order to secure my stay.
In my opinion, you made the biggest error.
I made a mistake by sizing up the competition and labelling everybody else as being somebody I could beat.
You're fired.
I'd never really come across an experience where I'd lost my nerve. Really getting in there, I think you realise just how very human you are and how you can break.
Simon, you're hired.
I think to be the apprentice, it's a given. You've got to be intelligent, you've got to be diligent, hard-working. It's a must.
Be professional. Don't let your professionalism slip, because at the end of the day, it is a job interview. Job interview from hell, but it is a job interview. Simple as that.
Coming up, comedy Life's a Cabaret with Empty here on BBC Two. The Worst Day in Alex Drake's life, Ashes to Ashes on BBC Four. Or check out the newest disaster in last night's Apprentice. Watch it now at bbc.co.uk/iPlayer.